AFTV, Lee, I want to call it the honeymoon period. It came a couple years into Arteta's managerial reign at Arsenal, 10 games without a loss, but we followed that up with 3 away defeats in the last 4, coming tonight against Everton. Very different to Liverpool and Man United. Poor Everton side, haven't won in 8, but we've crumbled.
And you know, I don't know what to say from it now. Like this time last year, we was going through the same sort of thing with poor performances. You know, he should have got sacked last season. I said that, you know, but we give him a pass. We let him, you know, go to the Villarreal game. Maybe could have even been sacked then, like, you know. But ultimately, the club's backed him again. They've given him his same players. A year later, we're here again. And what makes it worse today? And I am absolutely fuming about that today. That is a team that's in total disarray. And I'm not talking about Arsenal, I'm talking about Everton. Fans walking out after 27 minutes. Goals conceded. Goals disallowed when it's fine margins. So the 2 kicks in that they've had there, they're absolutely down on their knees, and we still can't get the job done. Now, it's not all at the manager's door. I'm going to say that now. Like, you know, do I feel that that's it for me? Yeah, I do. I don't see how anybody can defend what I've seen today. Not just the result, the performance, everything there, but ultimately it's not just him either. You know, Partey and Tavares, what were they thinking of today? As a kid, schoolboy level, I was told to do the line to the halfway line. That's, you know, and we're 1-0 up, and the professional footballers are doing that. You know, so I feel for Arteta on that, because that is scandalous, and the pair of them ought to be, you know, like dropped for that. You know, but ultimately, you know, we get, you know, we miss an open goal, and which could have covered up a 1,000 sins as far as I'm concerned. But you know, it's not good enough, Turkish. The team is not good enough. We're a young side. We need someone that's going to be experienced and going to make us better. Ultimately, we're not getting any better. We win a few, we lose a few, and we're back where we are. We're 7th again. And yes, people will turn around and say we're 4 points off of it and all that. Like, but can you seriously see us winning a game of football with those tactics, with the way we play today? You know, lucky to be 1-0 up. Didn't really play. What was the game plan? What was it? You know, and our best player was a player that's just come back from injury. Like, you know, I thought him and Odegaard today were probably the best. The rest of them, you know, not good enough, Turkish, not good enough.
Where do we go from here, Lee? Because obviously, like you mentioned, November last year, Arteta got through it. Villarreal semi-final, Arteta got through it. The first 3 losses of the season, Arteta got through it. His signings come in, we go on 10 games unbeaten, and then we face this obstacle now. A lot of people will say it's his first obstacle with the new signings, but
No. Look, listen, look, people will say it's reactionary and all that. It's not. I turned round and said those first 3 games weren't his team. Give him the chart. Then he had the 10 games, and I said, right, he's built himself an opportunity now. These 3 games were when it mattered, and he's failed. He has failed, Turkish, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you cannot go to a team that's 4th, 5th from bottom, ain't won in 8 games, and put in a performance like that. Yes, I can understand it slightly against Man United because they've got world-class players in their team. This is an Everton team that have got their fans walking out, their best player ain't even in the team, and they've come and we are sitting back waiting for things to happen. That's down on the manager. That is down on his tactics. Now, you know, I've been slagged off for backing him and everything like that. I've backed him because I want him to do well. It's not personal. I want the man to do well because it's Arsenal Football Club. I want him to win games. But what I'm watching, I'm not seeing a team that's ever going to win games consistently, Turkish. Can you? I can't see it. So, like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to look on it and say, right, I haven't blamed the owners because the owners have backed him. They've given him the money. But if you're an owner and you care about this football club, you can see this is not working. Any Arsenal fan now cannot back what they're seeing. If you're a Mikel Arteta in or out, which I can't stand at the moment, but ultimately it ain't about that. It's not about the manager, it's about winning games of football. And if you can win games of football, this manager's not doing it, Turkish. He's not doing it. You know, and that is for me where we are at this moment in time. You cannot defend what I've seen today. You cannot defend it. I'm angry. I'm hurt after that. You need a reaction after a game like that. We haven't got that reaction. It was poor. You know what I mean? Like, Honestly, like, you know, chopping and changing the team around left, right and centre. You know, what is he doing that for? You know, Tierney today, I thought was doing okay. Why change it? You never change a back four. Always keep that solid. That's what you've been told. Never change a back four. Is he tired and all that? Like, you know, what is it that we're tired? What is it we're tired? We ain't got no European football. We're jaded, are we? Why? All down on the manager and the coach. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, and I can tell you this now. It's not reactionary. You know, I wanted Arsenal. I wanted Mikel today to come out, set a statement. Listen, they're there for the taking today. They're there for the taking. You go and you roll them over.
That's a team you want to play when you've just lost away at Old Trafford. You want to play a team 8 games without a win, turmoil, fans protesting.
Get you back on track. You know what I mean? Like 100%. That's what you do. You go away from home, you dig in, you play your football, and you win the game. But we never done that. You know, look at the mistakes and the play we made. Look, you know, right? People are going to slag off Aubameyang. You know what I mean today, like, you know what I mean. Can you tell me what Lacazette done in the game? Same player, same position, no thing about it. Right, let's talk about Eddie. Let's talk about the manager. Let's talk about the situation.
Pepe.
I'll go on to Pepe in a second, but let's just talk about Eddie. Plays really well against Leeds, scores a goal against Leeds in the cup. Right, what's his reward for that? Not in the squad. Goes in there and tells the manager, I'm not going to sign a new contract. He's got minutes and games. What does that tell you?
Sets the precedent for the rest of them.
Pepe, you know what I mean? Like, it's been poor. He's had a couple of poor games. Yeah, you know, he's seeing forwards who's been playing as a front player in the Carabao Cup, then taking his place in the wide area. You know, I'm sorry, enough is enough now. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we are going around in circles. It's 2 years now. And listen, do you know what? I'm not an Arteta in or an Arteta out, but what I've been is patient. I've been a patient fan. I've been critical, but I've been patient, wanting it to work and all that. I see that today, and I've got no enthusiasm to go to Southampton, because you know that you might beat Southampton, then you might win a game, and as soon as you come up against a decent team, you're going to lose. Yeah. You know,
We've been here before.
We've been here before. The heart is being taken out of it, like, you know, and it's hard to take. It's hard to take. Now, all the fans in the world, right, were laughing and mocking and keep Ollie at the wheel, including us. Why? Why are we all saying the same now? Keep Mikel in there, like, you know what I mean? Because they know he's not going to get us to where we want to go. He's probably going to be a good manager and a good coach somewhere along the line, but not for us at this moment in time, Turkish. Not for what we need to have. We've got young, gifted young players. We need someone that's going to be able to do that and go and be experienced and all that. Going back to when George Graham took over at Arsenal, he had the experience because of Millwall and all that to take these players on. But I look at these players now and I think, well, where is the improvement in it? Where is the improvement in this side? Where is the improvement? Where are you going to get things going better and all that? Like, what is your best player? Who's your best player in the number 10? What you've done is you put Smith Rowe outside of that, like, you know what I mean, to play, and done very, very well. You know, Martinelli today run himself into the ground, and once we lost that, we lost a little bit of an edge. Yeah. You know, so I don't really know what we're going to go from here, like, but you know, dust ourselves down. And we've got to go against Southampton. But you know what's coming, Turkish. You know what's coming. I'm so angry about things at the moment, like, you know. But I feel let down. You can look at those fans today. You know what I mean? Like, they've gone up on a Thursday night for that. We're fortunate we ain't gone today, or unfortunate, but we would have loved to have gone. They're coming home now from that, seeing that again. You know what I mean? Seeing us keep folding, keep saying that. What's the excuses today? Yes. Right, you can go on there. Let's go on to it. The sending off. You could possibly, and it should be a sending off. Like, let's be honest, it should be a sending off. But at the end of the day, forget about that at this moment in time. Look how we set up. Look how we played. Look what happened before that. You know, there's this. You can hide behind that if you want.
That's what it is, hiding.
Yeah. You can hide behind that if you want. But ultimately, you know, I don't know where we go from here.
Ultimately, it's not good enough, Lee.
No, it's not good enough. And I don't know what, you know. Look, the standards are dropping at this football club, you know, and the fans are accepting it. Enough's enough now. Fans have now got to say, right, enough's enough. We're not accepting it no more, like, you know. And now it comes down, like, people have criticised the owners. I've got people in my chats going, they've got to blame the Cronkies. Well, I ain't blamed the Cronkies because they put their money, but I will blame them now if they don't sort this out. Because at the end of the day, I look at the team, it's not being managed properly, Turkish. It's not. It's not. Yeah. You can see that on the pitch today, and even off of it, you can see, like, with certain things. But that performance today is shocking. It was a shocking, inept performance. I don't know where we go from here from now.
This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.